Hello everybody, Andrew Hutchings here, and this video is just about life. Pretty short idea, but it's don't pass up opportunities. It should work like this. Opportunity, grab it. Opportunity, grab it. Opportunity, grab it. You don't grab that opportunity, you don't know when it's going to go away. Now you can't grab it. It may be there for a year, may be there for 5 years. Then you think, oh, it's going to be there forever. I'll just wait till tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and oops, it's not there. It doesn't matter what this is, whether it's a concert, whether it's a job opportunity, travel opportunity. I mean, we saw in the last couple of years that people lost their ability to travel. Who would have thought that in this modern world we live in that has become more and more integrated and global, that suddenly countries would wall themselves off and that you couldn't travel? Maybe it's that you want to get some scan done, some blood tests done to see if you have cancer. Oh, now you can't go to the doctor because it's dangerous. We need to save the doctors for people that have the code. Maybe you, like one thing that comes to mind, and I've thought about this for a long time before, this has been my mindset for like 10 years. I'm not saying I've always, about 10 years. I'm not saying I've always been perfect, and in fact, I'll give an example of when I was not perfect with it, which is a couple of years ago, there were the European Olympic Games here. I don't know exactly what they're called, but something like that, like European Games, like big sports things for, it's not the Olympics, but I think they called them Olympic something. Well, guess what? Now the whole world is against Russia and Belarus, and there's probably never going to be, at least, I shouldn't say probably, there likely won't be another opportunity to attend some sort of big pan-European sports something in Belarus. And 2 years ago when it was here, I was thinking, we should go to, I was talking to my fiance, we should go to this Olympic Games thing. And I just didn't, I'm not really a big sports watching person. And we were in Gomel, 3.5 hours away. It was in Minsk. And I was like, dude, I just let it slip. It wasn't a big deal to me. But I knew that probably that would be the only time we go to see one of these, whatever they're called, because it was where we were. There might be one in Germany in a few years or somewhere else, but we're in Belarus, so we would have to travel there. Just one example, and I still see signs for it, and every time I see a sign, I should have gone when I had the chance. Because that's how everything in life is. You may be able to get something right now. So if you want it, you better get it. It's like I bought Epitalon. I made a video on this in the summer. How I made sure I bought it because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen next month. But I know that if I act now, I can get it. And that's all I know. Actually, you never even know. You might click order, but by the time they go to ship it to you, something's changed and you can't get it. You never know what will happen. So if you have the ability to do something, to get something, to go somewhere, do it now. Don't wait. Literally, do it as soon as you can. And people will be like, oh, well, you can't do everything. If you want to do it, because you're never going to get that chance again. You might, but there's no guarantee. It's you only got one life. If you don't do something in your life, you don't get to, who knows, maybe you come back to life. But you only got one life. If you don't do something, you didn't do it. In this day, you're never going to get it back. If you don't do what you want to do today, well, you can't ever go back and do it today. Maybe you can do it tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe you can't do it tomorrow. Since this is a fitness channel, let's say anabolic steroids. say you want to take anabolic steroids and you can get them right now. If it were me and I wanted to take them, I would get them right now and take them, because who knows about next month, next year. You never know. If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym right now. Who knows, maybe the CO will happen again or something else and they'll close the gyms. Now you can't go to the gym. You want to buy, I don't know, I think you can't buy elephant stuff anymore, like their tusks anymore. Not that you should or shouldn't, but you want to buy them now. Don't wait. I mean, even food. You want to eat a good steak? Get it now. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next month, next year. Like really, some people don't realize, but the world is really changing in the last couple years, and it's not done changing. And sadly, people don't realize what's going on, and they're just letting it happen. And if nobody stops it, you're going to wake up one day, and you're not going to be able to eat a steak. You're not going to be able to go to the gym. Perhaps you'll be able to go to the gym, but you'll be allowed to go at this time on this day for this much time, and you won't be able to drive your car there. It's not good. So do everything you want to do right now while you can do it. And so many opportunities come in life, and if you don't take them, you lose them. Related to this, not exactly what I was saying, but even like with my fiance, I lived in California, and she's basically my wife. We just haven't been able to get legally married, so legally she's still my fiance. But so many guys expressed to me how they believed like I shouldn't waste my time or waste my money, like waste my time communicating with her or waste my money coming to Belarus to be with her. And it's just stupid. Oh, I would buy flowers, like I'd buy flowers here and have someone deliver them to her. People like, you spent money on flowers? Like, yeah, I love her, I care for her, like I want to give her flowers. Like, oh, that's such a waste of money. Like, okay, what are you gonna spend your money on? If you save it, great, but guess what? Money, like, and it is very, very important to save money. But guess what? Money, the purpose of it is for spending. I'm not saying don't save your money, but it's stupid to like be so, I don't even know the word for it, but it just blew my mind that guys actually tried to convince me that I should not buy flowers for my girlfriend or later my fiance, or now as I call her, my fiance wife. And like, this wasn't expressed as much, but people would talk about it or express how like it's just a waste of money for me to come visit and stuff. It's like, no, it's not. Even if we broke up, I'm not going to regret it. Like, you're going to regret that you didn't travel around the world. You're going to regret that you didn't, even if you didn't travel, but you spent time happy with somebody, enjoying life, what more could you ask for? Like, that's the point of life, is enjoy it. I'm not saying that's the whole point of life. Of course, you have to work hard so you can enjoy life and you want to have children. But I think enjoying life is the key. But I don't mean that in a hedonistic sense. I don't mean just sit down and eat and do drugs all day. There needs to be balance. But yeah, if I can be happy and enjoy life, it's worth it to me. Even if it's not permanent, at least I enjoyed that time that I can never get back. Whereas someone else, they just, who knows what they did. But even if I were to break up with my fiance wife today, at least we had good years together where we were happy and enjoyed life. I don't know how people see it any other way. Of course, it's better if you keep going on and keep being happy and enjoying life together, but at least you have what you already enjoyed. Yeah, you gotta enjoy every day because you don't know when it's gonna change. Take every opportunity, enjoy every day. Try not to hurry if you don't have to. Like the other day I was even thinking, because we got told that we're gonna have some days off class. Also, today's Saturday, it was Friday yesterday, and I'm walking home from class. And no hate on them, but other students took the metro and I'm walking home. And there was a crosswalk, and it was green, and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna walk faster to try to make it there before it turns red. Like, this is freedom. I can just take my time and be relaxed, and if it turns red, it turns red. I'll just stand there and wait a few seconds, maybe a minute, until it turns green again. It's crazy to think, but a lot of people don't have that freedom because they're caught up in not enjoying the moment, not enjoying life, always focused on something else. Like, you need to plan for long term, you need to work on things that will help you in the future. But there's a freedom in just being calm and relaxed and not rushing, not worrying, and just enjoying the moment. If an opportunity comes, you take it. I don't think you're gonna regret taking too many opportunities. Like, oh man, I shouldn't have traveled so much, or I shouldn't have gone to all those concerts. Yeah, maybe if you end up spending all your money and then you can't, and then you lose your job because you just ditched your job and then you traveled and then you spent all your money and now you're homeless. Yeah, perhaps you would regret it, but say you use a little bit of intelligence and you make sure you're not gonna be screwed afterwards. I don't think you're gonna go, oh yeah, I wish I hadn't spent all that time traveling or going to concerts or to Olympics or with these girls or with these friends. I wish I had just stayed at home and watched TV. No one's gonna say that. So yeah, enjoy the moment, be in the moment, take every opportunity as it comes, because you never know when it's gonna go away. It might go away, as you're thinking about doing it. Let's say you're actually going to do it, but as you're thinking about it, in those seconds, in those minutes, in those hours, in those days, it can go. And now imagine if you're not really even thinking about doing it, you're just like, oh yeah, it's definitely gonna go before you get it. Check out my website, andrewhutchings.org, where you can hire me for consultations, coaching, plans, whatever. No medical advice, but it's not medical advice if I don't tell you to do it, it's just medical information. I was practicing extending my arm because in MMA, I need to practice going more like that instead of just like that, apparently. I take every opportunity as it presents itself. Right now, I have the ability to learn MMA. My coach is a junior world champion, and I can afford to do the lessons. So guess what? I'm doing them as much as I can. Good way to be in life. And I have a book on how to cure tendinitis. I can't guarantee that it will always work 100% of the time, but so far it has a 100% success rate. And a few weeks, maybe if you're the worst case ever, a couple months, and your tendinitis is gone. Now, of course, if you do what caused it in the first place, it will come back, but at least you know how to get rid of it and how to not have it come back. Because I know you probably gone to a lot of doctors, physical therapists, whoever, and nothing helps. You just keep going to more and more of them, spending more time, more money, and all the meanwhile you're not enjoying life as much as you could. And that comes back to what I'm talking about this video. Enjoy life. You never get time back. So if you have some sort of injury or tendinitis that's making you suffer, get rid of it right now. Don't waste more of your life. And I have an Instagram, natural_true_fitness, because I do not do steroids. I'm in good shape. I love working out. I love being in good shape. I love being healthy. I love being strong. I'm going to do a bodybuilding competition in 3 weeks. Probably not going to win because you can be a lot bigger on steroids, but you never know. And I do actually completely wholeheartedly believe, well, at least everyone has a different taste, but I love how my body looks, like the structure of it, the proportions that I've built. So yeah, I may not be the biggest, but I find my body structure, proportion, the way I have created it to be the ideal physique. Now, of course, I could lose a few more pounds of fat, but muscle-wise, I would not trade my body for somebody else's body just because they're bigger. Bigger is not better. So who knows, maybe I will be able to win. It's my first competition ever, so I'm not really expecting it. Probably not going to be as lean as I should be. I only started dieting 5.5 weeks ago. And there's going to be bigger guys, but am I going to pass up the opportunity to do a bodybuilding competition? It's going to be in the city I live in. Of course I'm not going to pass it up. I wanted to do bodybuilding competitions like starting 2 years ago, but guess what? COVID. Probably not going to get the video slashed, but yeah, that happened, and no ability to do bodybuilding competitions. Now I can do one. I'm going to do one. That's as simple as it is. Maybe you don't find my physique ideal, but good for you. Make your physique how you see ideal. I'll make my physique how I see ideal. And camera isn't the same as real life, of course.